The Shade Room actually did a video talking about Black women's experiences on the dating app Hinge. And there is one key component that's missing from this conversation. And you guys are going to notice it very early in the conversation. And then you're going to remember, like, hey, didn't Media Man just use a great analogy explaining what's going on here? Get ready, you guys. This is going to be good.
Milkshakes.
And I was like, what?
Are bringing quality boys to the yard. Outrage on TikTok.
Hinge is not for Black women.
Very loudly not choosing us.
Black women calling out the dating app Hinge for putting their profiles at the bottom of the dating pool. It led some of them to change their settings as white women in the app.
Like, it was literally night and day.
And suddenly the caliber of men changed.
That's disappointing.
So the Shade Room had some single men put the theory to the test. What type of women does the app feed them most?
Well, when you first brought it to me, I was shocked.
Are Black women harder to get versus white women?
Let's talk about it.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates.
Very useful.
It's been a conversation for years now. The gap between white women and Black women when it comes to finding good men on dating apps. Despite a Pew Research study that found that Black and Hispanic women use these apps the most, many are saying that they're getting the least likes, and the crop of men to choose from are often slim pickings.
So I hate to laugh, man, but so from a logical perspective, let's do the compliment sandwich here. Okay, Black women are gorgeous. When Black women are in shape, and Black women are some of the most beautiful women in the world, we understand that. That's not the problem. The problem is the ethnic image. So when you get on these dating apps, most men are probably going to look at it and be like, okay, that's a Black woman right here. She looked good, but she may have what? Have an attitude. She may be disagreeable. Where does that come from? That comes from Black women. So they, and obviously they can't talk to you on the dating apps yet, but they're going to make assumptions just based off of that. And also with Black women and Hispanic women being the ones that use the apps the most, but they're getting the least responses, it has to do with the general consensus of men and their preferences. So again, it's not Black women's looks. It's just the fact that the ethnic image is taking a hit because a lot of, Black women are still championing these types of, the ratchet type of behavior. And that's pretty much what it is. I mean, I'm listening and I'm like, what's not clicking and why aren't you guys saying this?
Change their settings from Black to white on Hinge to see if the crop of men changed, and it did significantly. Suddenly, what they had to choose from, doctors, executives, lawyers, all in their timeline. So we wanted to know, is this an algorithm problem or is this a preference problem with
Wait.
men on these dating apps?
So he said, is this an algorithm problem or a preference problem with men? I'm leading y'all into a video that I just put out. So if the onus is on everybody else, but not the people who are complaining, then who are they blaming?
In general, dating is trash.
But it really shouldn't be for Brittany Kiles. The 27-year-old television personality from Chicago, she admits that she doesn't have a problem attracting men. It's attracting the right men for her.
Okay, now y'all just seen this young woman's pictures and videos, right? Very attractive young woman. But listen to her lingo and you can understand why. Listen, hold on, wait, keep going. Here we go.
Someone who has commitment issues, or they're manipulative, or they ghost you.
It's the kind of men she's been matching with on Hinge lately. She's been on and off the dating app for a few years now and was shocked when she saw what black women were saying about Hinge on social.
Wait, this is funny. Next Generation Show said, "What's a preference problem? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I've never heard this. How is it a preference problem? Unless you're not the preference is a problem, brother. Next Generation, I don't know. I caught that at the corner of my eye, man. Thank you. Okay, wait. Let me go. We're gonna stop laughing, man. Let's go. Here we go.
Social media.
It's a black man in my comments who said when he has his profile open and he wants to date black women, he's open to everybody. But he says he has to unlike so many, he has to X out so many non-black women just to get to black women. It's systemic.
Am I the only one who saw the video of the young black woman who changed her race on Hinge to get different matches?
Change your race to white or Asian, but hide it so when a man sees it.
She said it was experimental and it was just to test out the algorithm.
Like, I'm not gonna do that. If I do, these are men that are seeking and have a preference for white women. And then, you know, you go into thinking other things like, well, they may only put no preference.
She kept her photos the same, but the algorithm now thinks that she's a white woman on paper.
I changed it to Caucasian and I hid it. And when I tell you, it's night and day what I was getting.
So let me just answer that, this issue that she says she's having or what changed. If you guys don't know, the majority of people on Hinge, I looked this up. It's white men. Who are white men attracted to? I know black women in these spaces like to think that swirling is a common thing. I get it. Y'all can live in delusional land all you want. But who are white men more attracted to? White women. Okay? So that's why things change. And then you get an influx of Asian men who are attracted to white women, Hispanic. Of course, this is what's going to happen. So if your preference is changed to white woman, then you're going to get an influx of all men. So the men that are, reaching out to you as a black woman, they think that you are on their level and they are attracted to you. So that's why you get those results. It's not like it's some sort of, Hinge is really trying to discriminate against black women. Is that what y'all saying? They would really take the time out to do that and not do it to black men? Just black women? Who at Hinge hates black women? What? Who is in the secret lab at Hinge? Yes.
Good.
Now let's take out black women's preferences and give them all of the dusties. Yes.
Good. Let the hate flow through you.
Like an old school villain. Good. Let's get Who is it? Is it Gargamel from the Smurfs back there? Good. Along with getting these Smurfs and cooking them, I'm going to get black women too.
Ah, you are a fine specimen. At long last, a plan that cannot fail.
No dates for you. Skeletor back there, plotting on black women.
I can't remember when I've had a more pleasant day.
They got a hit squad out at Hinge. Really, y'all? Come on, man. Come on, bro. I shouldn't be laughing. Let me stop. Okay, fair use. Here you go.
She went from matching with the Dusties, as she calls it, guys with maybe.
Hey, you hear that? That's what that girl said. The one that had the video. She called them Dusties. The lingo. Where'd she get that from? Where'd she get Dusties from? So they probably did the right thing. Caught your ass. There you go. The Dusties, huh? Okay. I should have seen this. She just said Megatron. Yeah, Megatron. Optimus Prime and black women.
Megatron Prime
and black women. No dates for you, black women. Oh my God. They get them, ain't it? Okay, here we go.
Questionable jobs and baby mama drama to these men. For instance, an IT professional, a managing partner, and a sales rep at a logistics firm.
There was a huge class difference, and these were black men. And I messaged the men who I matched with, and I said, what's your preference? What did you put as your preference? Because I don't want to be with no man who only prefers white women. One guy said he put no preference at all, and that wasn't a deal breaker for him. So he's open to all women of all ethnicities. Another guy, however, he said he put Black and Latino. That little chat bubble kept coming up and popping down, coming up and popping down when I asked him that question, like, you didn't put Caucasian at all? Finally, he was like, no.
Now, if these guys are being truthful, why is she all of a sudden seeing these successful black men only when she changed her ethnicity to white? Katavia Ames has the same question. She's a content creator in Northern California.
I have beautiful white girlfriends, and they've shared with me the matches that they get. And Justin, let me tell you, I'm like, wait a minute. You have 6'5" finance.
Look. The characteristics: tall and got money. That's a good match to these women. Y'all seeing y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I don't think it's a problem of the men that are reaching out. They just have a particular man in mind that's not attracted to them. That's what it is. And as I was watching this whole video and I was reading all these reports about black women and dating apps, and of course, I went on TikTok, so many videos of black women saying the same thing, that Hinge is being racist towards them and black women are being subjugated to the lowest of the low men. I noticed a trend there. It was everybody else's fault, but nobody, and I mean nobody, other than the young black man at the end, put the emphasis on black women. Nobody. They didn't say anything about how black women need to change. What can we do to improve to be more marketable on these dating apps? Maybe focus on our ethnic image and cleaning that up. Nobody said anything about that. And I just educated you guys on this mindset by doing this video. You guys remember this? You remember the black box cereal video that I just did about 2 weeks ago? And I use the analogy of going down this aisle and you see all these colorful boxes, but then at the bottom there, you see that one black cereal box with no advertisement, no colorful pictures, no animals to entice you to buy it. You see that? That's how black women view the dating market. So when you ask them, hey, if y'all aren't getting picked, nobody's buying your brand of cereal, right? And your marketing strategy is just to have a black box with nothing on it to get people to buy it, no ingredients, no nothing. What do you guys need to change? Black women will sit down, go back to the meeting and say, it's not our fault. It's everybody else's fault for not buying our product. Instead of looking internally and be like, you know what? Maybe we could change the color from black to, let's put some green on there. you know, or put the ingredients, at least put a picture of what the cereal actually looks like. Maybe we need to improve instead of blaming everybody else that's shopping for cereal. That would only make sense. But for Black women, they don't see the dating market like that. It's everybody else's fault, to the point that they'll think that Hinge, and let me calm down, man. I just, to make the assumption that Hinge is doing something on purpose to spite Black women. Y'all, come on, man. We got to stop. We got to stop, man. It's absurd. Jesus Christ.